I'm Tim Buckley, and this is Luke Baldock. We're here to talk about Luma and how it might fit together with the things that we've done so far. So for the last 3 years, a few of us have been planning and developing some much needed illumination for Queenstown. Tonight our slides try to illustrate some of the parallels that we've spotted between the growth of Luma and the challenges that Queenstown faces around popularity, access, community and development.
Luma started because we saw a real need for Queenstown's creative community to be represented more brightly. The Queenstown Gardens as its heritage was an obvious canvas and a great place to showcase the work of some of our friends and collaborators. It's been 3 to 4 hours per week, every week, for nearly 3 years, but we think it's worth it. It's great to see the town centre conversation has become, but we need to better understand what is meant by a cultural and community heart. We think the priorities need to be creativity, interaction and more diversity. Honesty is key. If we raise expectations, we need to then deliver on the cultural promise.
Luma has been designed specifically for our community. It's unique to our town, it's ours. It's given Queenstown a kind of cultural benchmark. We've delivered a world-class event on a voluntary basis with a very limited budget. It's been hard work. There's been quite a few sleepless nights pulling this thing together. Especially finding the right size miracle. If the cultural heart is going to be successful, we need to have some honest dialogue around where the needs are and there needs to be creative trust. Queenstown's got the expertise to do this properly. We've also got a reputation for being innovative. We deserve to shine and we definitely can't settle for second best.
The best thing about the Luma crew is we're all invested in the outcome. We've got a real mix of strengths and the result is much greater than the sum of its parts. It's a real nurturing environment for creativity and ideas. We're a large network and we want to keep growing. It's a bit like a circus and there's certainly a few clowns. Your vision for Queenstown won't be realised if you leave it to others. If you want it to be the way you've imagined it, you'll need to get out there and bring it to life. Our town centre needs to be more representative of our community. And together with local businesses, we can make the CBD more vibrant and diverse.
If you know where you've come from, it's much easier to work out where you're going. The visionaries of the past made Luma possible 150 years ago by creating and then protecting an amazing asset in the Queenstown Gardens. We want Luma to be a legacy that does justice to the vision which made this all possible. Protect your culture and the other stuff just gets easier. Queenstown's town centre is where we interface with our visitors. If we want to celebrate our cultural and creative identity, we need inspiring spaces. We're all Queenstown's custodians. It's our collective responsibility to protect this resource and make sure it's in safe hands.
The civic responsibility which Luma takes on is all about the people in the town. Luma is only made possible with public funding. The delivery mechanism for the event needs to be invisible, which is why it works. It's never about Silo or the Luma crew, we just make it happen. We prefer to play in the shadows. The cultural precinct in our town centre can serve as the anchor of attraction and an economic driver. It can give a sense of place and deepen local cultural capacity. This stuff isn't new, it's about keeping up with the rest of the world. But a community heart should be about culture, not administration.
Luma is not about leading people. We're lighting the way. Once you cross the threshold, there are no maps, no signposts, just an immersive environment with a bit of uncertainty and also a strange sense of being lost, but not really minding very much. Unless, of course, you're a 5-year-old. We only lost a couple of those. We found it pretty quickly. If our town centre is the immersive environment, we need to control how it's accessed and curate that experience at every touch point. Let's control vehicles crossing that threshold, take ownership of our spaces, make them more human and more social. Sometimes conversations are better than signposts.
Cultural access for everyone. Affordable, non-exclusive, welcoming and safe. That's how we see Luma. Popularity brings stresses which need to be managed carefully. Maintaining accessibility will be a challenge as numbers continue to grow, but we'll keep a firm grip on our core values. This is a rare opportunity to reclaim our town centre, to encourage the community to come back and bring a sense of ownership, connection and belonging. Only then can we welcome our guests and show off our cultural identity. As a community, we need to contribute much more to the experience.
Luma has its roots in the underground and in resisting convention. We're celebrating the fringe. It's all about doing, collaborating, making and performing. The problem with the fringe is it's actually really fragile. It's impossible to manufacture and really, really easy to break. Queenstown's got similar roots, but the more generic things get, the less interesting. If you want diversity, the design of the space needs to encourage it. Smaller, more engaging, nimble and affordable. We need to enhance the spaces in between. Make room for the little guy, things like markets, street art and performing artists.
Change is a key driver for Luma. We will reinvent and surprise wherever possible. Challenge everything, including how we travel to the event. We'll encourage everyone to leave their car at home. Take a bus, ride a bike, walk, or get a water taxi. Just don't drive to Luma. It's time for Queenstown to make some bold changes. We can change our relationship with cars and prioritise the humans. We can turn our creative strengths into an attraction in its own right. We can have a dynamic cultural precinct where the arts are not just an add-on.
So as we said, these issues aren't unique to Queenstown. Most of it's just about keeping up with what's going on globally. The arts community can help drive change, but we need to be recognised. We need inspiring spaces, honest leadership, and an understanding that there is real economic value that the arts can contribute. It's not really about cars or roads or buildings or admin buildings. It's just about people. Thank you.